Hi, my name is Keisha Smith, and this is my first video of 2018, and I decided to start a YouTube channel this year because I have a lot of cool things to share with people. This year I'm going to be experiencing some new things that I know a lot of people have questions about, and I thought maybe I could share it with the world through a YouTube channel. To start off 2018 and to start off my new YouTube channel, I decided to show you guys how I'm doing the Master Cleanse. I decided to do the Master Cleanse back in the fall because we recently remodeled our kitchen. Isn't it beautiful? We did it ourselves. We didn't have a kitchen for almost a month, a little over a month, and we were eating out a lot. So I started breaking out, gaining water weight, and just feeling sluggish and terrible because of the microwavable food and the takeout that we were eating consistently, which isn't normal for me. So I thought I would start the year out with a cleanse to get all of that junk out of my body. And every time I do a Master Cleanse, this is my third round, but every time I do it, people ask me questions and they make comments or they say that they've tried it, but when I ask them what they did, they have done some steps wrong or they've done it incompletely, and I don't want anyone to get hurt because the Master Cleanse isn't just a regular, 2-day fast or, I don't know, a cabbage diet or something. A lot of people know the Master Cleanse as the lemonade diet. A lot of celebrities went on it a while ago and it got really popular for that. But I just want to let everybody know that I don't condone doing the Master Cleanse solely for weight loss because you will gain all the weight back immediately when you start eating. It has to be maybe a jump start for a healthy diet and a new lifestyle, or if you have some health issues that you want to clear up, or like me, I need to get the toxins out of my body. It's really for cleaning your system of toxins and jump starting a healthy relationship with food. Because a lot of us are addicted to food and big box foods, fast food companies, the people who produce our food and package our food want us to be dependent upon them. I feel a little bit like I don't have the freedom to eat the way that I would like to eat just because of habits and the fact that it was designed, our food system was designed to keep us eating the junk food that the big businesses package. So this is my way of changing my my eating habits without being, in too much pain, because I tried to eat vegan over the summer and it was kind of painful. So I'm hoping that this would clean out my system so that I can eat better for the rest of my life. So to begin the Master Cleanse, my greatest advice is to take at least a week to think about why you're doing it, to do all of the research, which is maybe watching this video, checking out a couple of blogs and some other videos from people who have done it. And number one, I believe that everyone who does the Master Cleanse should read Stanley Burroughs' pamphlet, The Master Cleanse. He originated it. He started it for very specific reasons. It was to help patients that he had. All of it is in the pamphlet. It also has all of the steps, the do's and the don'ts, and the recipes for everything that you need. Now, a lot of people think you just drink lemonade and that's it, but there's some other things that most people don't talk about, most people don't know about because they're not very glamorous. They're actually pretty disgusting and terrible that I'll go into a little bit with you, but they're also in the pamphlet, and every step is very important when you're choosing to do something as intense as the Master Cleanse. So read the pamphlet. I'm going to leave a link in my bio below so that you can get a free PDF. It's totally free. It'll take you 20 minutes to read it. Just read through all the information so that you're empowered and you know exactly why you're doing it and what you're doing. The second thing that you want to do is get your mind right. You're not going to be eating solid foods for a minimum of 10 days. And that's kind of difficult because depending on how old you are, it's been decades that you've been eating food and you're dependent on certain things, and it's just habit too. So you want to make sure that mentally and physically you're prepared. You want to taper off of certain things. I haven't eaten really any meat over the last few days. I haven't eaten sugar, no alcohol. no soda, no dairy, just so that my body is a little bit prepared for what's about to happen to it. I'm only eating fruits and vegetables today so that tomorrow when I begin, I don't have to get rid of so much heavy junk, because it does get kind of painful. It's kind of painful. So eat properly for a few days. Don't gorge yourself the night before you begin. I had a friend the other day say he was going to start the day after New Year's, and it made me scared because we were eating steak for dinner, and I was kind of like, okay, you might have some cramping issues tomorrow. But anyways, I taper down just so that it would be easy on the first few days, because the first 4 days is probably the most difficult as your body is getting used to it. So do all of that. If you're feeding other people, I have 3 kids. They have to continue to eat solid foods while I'm doing this. I can't not cook for them. They're not big enough to cook for themselves. So after I'm done doing all of this, I'm going to prepare at least 7 freezer meals for them so that I can not have to cook when I feel weak. Some days you will feel strong and you'll be able to cook for other people. Some days you will feel weak and you won't be able to be around food at all. So I'm going to prepare by just getting some meals and snacks and things together for my kids to eat while I'm doing this. So once you've gotten that all taken care of, then you can start with preparing everything that you need for the master cleanse. So the first thing you need, obviously, is lemons. You want them to be organic. You want everything to be organic, because the purpose of this is to clean all the toxins out of your system. It'll clean all of your organs. It'll clean your skin. It'll clean things that you didn't know you were having problems with. So you may come out of this with some benefits that you weren't going into expecting. There will just be different things happening to your body, and you'll be like, oh, I didn't realize that I had this pain or this was going on. It's pretty cool. But you want to make sure that everything is organic. These lemons are not organic. I couldn't find them. I guess everybody's doing the master cleanse right now because they were all out. So what I'm doing instead is I'm going to skin them just to get the skin off. And you don't have to do this. You can just cut it and juice it like with a regular lemon juicer. I don't have one, but I do have a Jack LaLanne juicer, and it just does, in my opinion, a better job. It gets this white part. You see that white skin? This has nutrients in it. I'm not sure if that's what you should be doing based on Stanley Burroughs' pamphlet, but I did this last time, and it really helped, and it changed the flavor of the lemonade. It ends up tasting almost exactly like hot dog on a stick lemonade. It's amazing. So I enjoy it because of that. So I ran 5 lemons through my juicer, and it came out like this. It's really frothy. You can see it's frothy. Frothy. Smells amazing. And then you want to have a container ready of purified water. I have a reverse osmosis system in my house, so I just use purified water straight from that. Don't use tap water, and just use the cleanest water that you can find. You also want organic maple syrup. I got this from Costco. It's a pretty big bottle. You want grade B, so you might want to go to Whole Foods or find it on the internet. I just didn't want to mess with all that, so I got a bunch of these at Costco because it was cheaper. Just make sure it's organic. You also want this. This is probably one of the second worst part of this. This is Smooth Move. It's organic. I got the peppermint flavor, so it's not going to taste like licorice. I hate licorice. This you're going to drink every night before bed. Don't do it earlier than that. Like, the last thing you drink before bed needs to be this tea, because while you're sleeping, it's going to cramp your intestines to get things moving. Throughout the 10 plus days that you do this, you can do this up to 40 days, your body will be evacuating some solid waste that has been stored up over time in your intestines. As meat eaters, we have a lot of rancid meat stored in our intestines, and your body will be flushing that out every single day with the help of this, and also with something called a saltwater flush. The saltwater flush is important. Don't skip that, because it pushes everything out of your intestines like a jet stream. It's disgusting and terrible, but you have to do it. It's part of the thing. The way you do a saltwater flush is first thing in the morning, and you want to get up an hour early for this because it's going to take an hour for the salt water to completely go through your system. Don't eat or drink. I mean, obviously you're not eating, but don't drink anything before you do the saltwater flush. This is pink Himalayan sea salt. I get it from Winco in bulk because it's the cheapest. And basically you want to take 2 tablespoons of the salt and mix it with 32 ounces or a quart of clean, lukewarm water. It needs to be body temperature. It explains why in the brochure. I'm not going to go into the science behind it, but you have to drink it as quickly as you can, first thing in the morning, and within 10 minutes, you'll start feeling it working. It's going to start moving. It's disgusting. I don't even want to go into the details, but stay near a bathroom because it will get everything out. And that's the point of this, getting everything out. So it's very simple. Tea, saltwater flush in the morning, but every day between those two things, you're going to be drinking this lemonade. And all it is 8 ounces of water, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and 2 tablespoons of the maple syrup. Oh, and cayenne pepper. I always forget this part because I don't like it. And, but I'm going to do it anyways. It's not my favorite part. I like to add the cayenne pepper to each glass because sometimes I can't handle it. It makes me cough and sneeze and it's not good. So don't make juice for an entire 10-day cleanse. Make juice every day because you want it to be as fresh as possible. So this, I have 6 cups of water. This is for me. I'm going to drink this whole thing tomorrow. So I have 6 cups of water. Each cup is 8 ounces. So I need, this looks so gross. This is 2 tablespoons worth of lemon juice. I'm just going to pour 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing with the maple syrup. You don't need to see me pouring it. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then, like I said, with each cup, I'm going to add a little sprinkle of this, depending on how I feel. This cleans out your blood and your circulatory system. So definitely at least have 1 cup with it in it a day. Store this in the fridge. Like I said, try to make it every day or every other day. This amount is going to last me 1 day. This is all I'm going to eat tomorrow. And it smells really good. I'm kind of excited because it's a really cool journey. And I think that's all you need to know. It's really simple. It's pretty inexpensive. You don't need to pay a bunch of stuff. If you see somebody online trying to sell you a kit, don't buy that. Just juice your own lemons. It's easy. Get your own junk. And then you can like do it later, do it again, or somebody else can do it. I hope that this helps you with your master cleanse or coming up with a way to get yourself healthy for 2018. Subscribe to my new channel and follow me on Instagram. I'll put links underneath this so that you can follow me because throughout every day I'll be posting like live little videos on my story on Instagram so you guys can see how I'm doing as I go. I'll also post videos every couple of days here on YouTube so that you see what I'm going through. I think I'm going to try to exercise this time, which I'm nervous about, so we'll see how that goes. And I'll make a video about that and let you know if you should be exercising during the Master Cleanse or not, because I got mixed messages online about exercising versus not exercising, so I'll let you guys know how I felt while exercising and just how it's going. And post in the comments below if you're going to start the Master Cleanse, and if you have any questions, let me know. Just send me a comment or a PM or an IM or whatever you call it. And I hope that it goes well for you. Wish me luck. Thank you. Love you. Bye.